All right. Hey, everyone who's watching this in the future, thank you so much for watching the replay. I'm sorry you couldn't be here in person. Usually, I do these live streams every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Pacific. Today, I got to do it at noon. I'll talk about it in a second. But anyways, if you want to just fast forward for the next like 2 or 3 minutes, I'm going to wait for everyone to come in here, and then we'll jump in. We're going to unbox the Spector. That face over there. I already forgot what the model name is, but we're going to unbox it. I'm going to do what I call my first impressions. I'm just going to plug in, tweak knobs, see what it does, see how it reacts in my hands. Then I'll play 3 songs at the end. It should be about an hour. Well, you're looking at it. You know how long it is. So again, thanks for watching. Sorry you couldn't be here live, but we'll get started in 2 or 3 minutes. Go ahead, fast forward if you want, or watch this ad.
Hey friends, it's your old pal Argyle. I just wanted to stop by and say, Death, Life, and Kill. I mean, come join the Deadbeat Skeleton Crew. There's tons of cool perks for our members, like loyalty badges and emotes, isolated tracks, song demos, and even alternate takes. There will be no survivors. For less than the street value of 1 liter of blood, you could become a Deadbeat groupie just like me. Or any of our other tiers of membership. Honestly, they're all pretty good. So click on that link and come join the Deadbeat Skeleton Crew. Or else, I will wear your skin.
Do you want to play bass? Are you Macho Man Randy Savage? Oh, yeah! All right, let's do it. Do you want to play bass? Do you want to play bass? Do you want to play bass? Of course you do, because you're not a total fucking moron. Private lessons.
Y'all, this is ridiculous.
That's why you need private lessons.
Nice. It's out of time. It's wonky. It makes sense.
Lessons with Jayme and his entire curriculum at thebass.net. Oh, yeah.
I couldn't hear anything that time because my headphones went out. God damn it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You'll get accountability and direct feedback.
There's no and there's no place to go. Believe it or not, singing low
helps your top register quite a bit. His entire curriculum at thebass.net. Oh, yeah. You'll get 450 videos and you can stream whatever you want. Oh, yeah.
It's too many words. Yeah, I think that gets the point across. Here's how it turned out.
Do you want to play bass? Of course you do, because you're not a total fucking moron. That's why you need private lessons. Combine regular one-on-one private lessons with Jayme and his entire curriculum at thebass.net. Oh, yeah. You'll get accountability and direct feedback, plus over 450 videos that you can stream whenever you want. Private lessons. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, let's see. Is everything working? My microphone's on. The screen is working. And looks like we're ready to go. Hey, chat. Hope you guys are having a good day. This isn't my normal streaming time. I need to leave today in about 1 hour. Normally, I do these about 6 hours later in the day. But like I said, I got to get out of here. So today we're going to unbox this Spector NS Ethos HP4. I'm almost positive that's what it's called. Chat, if you guys have any questions, if there's anything you want me to try out, go ahead, let me know. Let me make sure that these messages are working. I'll type in a test. Yes, it is. Okay, cool. So let me know what you guys want to hear, what you're feeling. I'm just going to unbox it and explore it. So here we go. Let's jump in. All right, here we go. We'll start by unboxing this bad boy. Hey, 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 microphone's still right here. Can't do an unboxing without a machete. At least not around here. This bass, by the way, comes from my friend Chris over at the Bass Channel. Shout out to Chris. It was my birthday a couple of days ago, and so Chris brought me over this bass. This comes from Spector. So I didn't borrow it. I didn't score the deal. So I would thank whoever is at Spector that sent this. But sorry, I don't know. It was Chris who hooked this one up. So thank you, Chris. You're a badass. Single box. Normally, not normally, it's funny because I do so much of this gear stuff. It usually comes from Zounds. You get to see how everything's packaged. This one is just a single case, single box, some bubble wrap, and then we got a gig bag. Sometimes they come in like 2 cases with styrofoam and neck protection. So Spector is very trusting, is what I'm getting at. Okay, so here's the gig bag. Let's open her up, see what we got. Oh, wow. Okay, I might have made a mistake. I thought this was the NS HP4, which I was assuming was a 4-string bass. Maybe this isn't that at all. You know, I read the name that was on the label on the box, so maybe I read it incorrectly. So here's what we got. This is the bass. It's a nice, like a metallic, shiny gray. 5-string. We got 5 knobs, 2 that are stacked right here. I wish I had my other cameras turned on. But basically, I'm going to guess we've got volume. Oh, no, that's a blend. 2, 3. Okay, I have no idea what these knobs are going to do. We're going to have to find out when we plug in. These 3 over here have center detents on them, so I'm going to guess. I'm not going to make any guesses, but for sure volume, and then probably blend. You know, pick up blend, and then I'll bet like a bass, mid, and treble, something like that. Probably what we got, the tuning, or not the tuning peg, but the strap holder is not in the center. It's kind of here, which is going to make the bass kind of tilt up a little bit rather than going flat. We'll see if that helps with the neck dive. I don't want to say I don't like those features, but I don't know. I'm used to balancing the bass with the strap there on that side. It's either a neck through or a set neck. I can't tell. There's not a seam here. But as you can see, it's definitely not a bolt-on. Does anyone in the chat know if this is a set neck or a neck through? I actually have no idea. Very shiny. Very nice. EMG pickups. I'm going to guess an EMG preamp as well. It's definitely active. All right, cool. Let's put on a strap and see how it balances. Bodo, bodo. Hope you guys are doing well. Hey, Frederick, how you doing? You said NT. What does NT mean? Neck through, gotcha. I realized I asked you a question. Hey, what question did you ask? You know what? Let me get these boxes out of here really quick. Let's just move these out of the shot so it's less ugly. Frederick and Ethan. Ethan? E-I-T-A-N? I'm sorry, I don't know how to say her name. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. And Frederick, I haven't seen you around the live streams before either. Glad you're here, though. Just a second. We'll just make it look a little more pretty. All right. Let's, you know what? Hey, before I actually move on, I need to say a really quick, most Spectors are neck through. Yes, I believe you are correct, Paul. Hope all is well. First of all, welcome to Killer Tone Live. And today we're going to be checking out this bass right here, which again, I thought HP4 meant it was going to be a 4-string. Maybe it's HP5. I actually don't know. I was just reading the label that was on the box. Maybe that's incorrect. Frederick, you've been here a few times. That's awesome, man. Before we get started, I just want to say a big thank you to the Skeleton Crew, in particular these names right over here. Thank you, Tech Beck, Schmooster, both my parents, Brandon, Dobsky, Cyril, Lester, Chris, and David. I keep looking this way because that's a big TV screen there with all the answers on it. If you want to check out the Skeleton Crew, you know, we got a whole bunch of perks and awesome things waiting for you over there. Let's go ahead and plug this bass in, see what it sounds like. All right, I'm going to get my headphones on first. Hey, check 1, 2. In chat, please let me know if the bass is too loud, too quiet, if my voice is overpowering. I've got a separate mix from you guys, so please let me know if something ain't right. Let's make sure. Do we have level? Yep, I hear a little tiny buzz. It's a good sign. Okay. All right, let's... I don't hear anything, but I see on the meters it looks looks pretty good. All right, so let's jump over to this scene. All right, give me a second to let it just sit. Kind of do a little shimmy. Honestly, yeah, I'm trying to see if the bass is going to go this way or if it's going to kind of stay in place. It's pretty nice. Again, putting the strap on here instead of over here kind of puts more pressure on my left shoulder in the front. I can feel that because it kind of makes the instrument do this. So nice. It's fighting the neck dive, but it is putting a little more pressure on my shoulder. It's not that heavy. It's pretty good. And the strings aren't that bad either. Chris, thank you so much. I was afraid that this instrument was going to be totally lifeless, and then I would have to spend the first 10 minutes of the stream putting on new strings. I think we'll be okay, but if I end up doing a full demo video on this bass, I'll probably put new strings on it just to, do it proper. But at least for today, it's good enough. Okay, so am I on the right screen? Yes, I am. Okay, so this one here, that is volume. There's the bridge pickup. There's the neck pickup. So these two are volume and blend. There's the mids, top end, and then bass. Okay, now I know it's probably way too quiet. I'm going to gain this bass up so we can all hear it now. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't insanely loud or quiet before I blow out everyone's ears. So let me center everything out. Holding its tuning pretty well. Chat, I'm going to take a look at what you guys are saying because I see we've got a few more comments. Frederick says, LOL, my old Spector is 11.5 pounds. Shoulder after a 2.5 hour gig. Ultra done. Yeah, I believe you, Frederick. That's honestly one of the first things I look for when people ask, like, what do you look for in a bass? Do you like passive? Do you like these pickups? I was like, no. How heavy is it? That's number one, because if it's too heavy, I'm not playing it. Came to YouTube looking for a video on the Ampeg SGT. Hey, I'm so happy that you're here. Suthrin. I'm sorry, I'm butchering it. I'm Jayme. Nice to meet you. I do have a video on the SGT DI. It came out maybe 2 months ago. So if you want to check it out, you can have a look at it. But I don't have the pedal here. Otherwise, I would plug it in right now. But I already sent it back. Sorry. Streaming on bass, you're very excited about 4-string version for me. Yeah, I thought today was going to be a 4-string. That HP4 kind of threw it off for me. Southern, Southern. Yeah, there you go. Okay, not Suthrin. Okay. So let me just play around and see what the sounds are. As I said, the center detent on the preamp, everything's flat. We're not boosting. There's more top end than I would like for flat, but that's okay. I typically prefer a darker bass. Take that for what it's worth. B string's a little buzzy, so I might have to do a setup. I won't bother doing that today, but the B string's not lifeless. That's typically what happens with B strings, like after the 3rd, 4th, 5th fret. It's got but it's kind of lacking a little bit of roundness. But that's just the nature of 130 millimeter strings. Let's check out the neck pickup. Like I said, pretty bright for being flat on the preamp. Hey. Okay, just making sure the bass isn't crazy loud. Let's check out that bridge pickup. I like that. It was very even going from Again, that B string, that's a hard one to nail. It either gets louder or quieter or deader. That was pretty even all the way through. Again, first impressions, we'll see once we start playing some actual songs. Chat, if you guys got any questions, suggestions, anything you want me to try, please let me know. Dark glass always adds that top end. I don't have any. Oh, is there a dark glass preamp in here? Guys, I don't know anything about this bass. I just, you saw me do it. I unboxed it. These are my first impressions. I don't even, is this a new bass? Has it been out for 10 years? I literally know nothing about it. And that's the way, by the way, I like to do these killer tone live streams. I like that a lot. I really like to come in totally blind. That way I have no expectations and I'm not trying to prove any points. Just let the instrument speak for itself. Full-bodied bridge pickup. Not bad. Neck pickup, center. Let's see if that neck pickup or the mid boost, does it have a pull? No. Let's see if I can get a darker tone. I'm going to pull down the treble a little bit, boost up the mids, go to the bridge pickup and a tiny bass lift. Let's see what that does. I guess I should have warmed up first too. That's part of my warm-up, by the way. I promise we're going to play some music in just a little bit. I'm exploring the instrument just to see, you know, before I start picking songs. Sorry, the songs are already picked. But before I start setting the preamp and everything for how the song is going to react, I kind of want to have a feel for what the instrument's going to do. I play the Euro Classic 5 in white. Hey, I had that bass here too. It's pretty sick. Looking for an alternative 5-string with a different sound. I wish I remembered how that bass sounded because I think it was here like a year ago. Because I had to check out the Ethos HP. I like the colors. Yeah, me too. Very, very nice. And this is a new bass. Thank you, Frederick. I appreciate that. Because otherwise I wouldn't figure it out. Okay, let's pull the top end up. Let's try out some slapping. That's with the top end all the way up. So that's as bright as it gets, pretty bright. Let's scoop out the mids and let's boost the top end or the bottom end. Where are we? Okay. And let's go. Yep, both pickups are on. In case you can't tell, I'm not much of a slapper. Definitely not on a 5-string, but I'm trying. Definitely this E here is quieter than that one. This one's got more smack, more bite, more body. This one, you know, kind of loses some of its oomph in the lower register. Or not lower register, but the lower part of the neck. It's pretty typical. That's not anything compression can't fix, though. What is it about GHS bass boomers that you like over the other brands? It's I like the feel of nickel on my fingers because stainless steel corrodes too easily. So my fingers will cause them to sound lifeless and feel like Velcro in my hands. So I like the feel of nickel. It must just be the way my genetics are. But stainless steel sounds better. It's brighter, right? So GHS boomers, there's a link in the description. You can go check it out. But the GHS boomers are a steel string that's then plated or coated in nickel. So it's like the best of both worlds. It's got some of the zing and some of the brightness of stainless steel, but it's also it doesn't feel like Velcro on my fingers. Anyone else feel that way? Is that a modern C-neck? I know nothing. I'm sorry. Dun, 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 dun. That's a 311 song, isn't it? Yeah, sorry, I don't know anything about this instrument. We just unboxed it. C-shaped neck. I don't know. Feels like a normal Spector neck. Honestly, it feels very... It's not as thick as the Euro Classic. I remember that one, Mud Funk, having more of like a baseball bat neck. So that's probably the C shape that you're thinking of. So I don't think so. But you guys can look it up online and help me out. Let me see if I can play something pretty. Let's go to flatten out the EQ again. Let me see if I can play a solo piece. We'll play some Bach. That's what we'll do. Let me brighten the top end, cut out some of those mids. I'm going to turn off my microphone so that it's not getting in the way of, so you're not hearing my fingers striking the strings. Very nice. I'm digging it. You know what we should do is we should put it in context. I've got a couple of tracks pulled up here. So let's just take a listen. By the way, I know this popped up a second ago, but here's how I do this. If this video gets 200 likes in the next 48 hours, pretty typical. I'll get about 2,000 or 3,000 views on these live streams. So if you guys want to see a full proper demo video on this bass, let me know. Give it a thumbs up. If it gets 200 in the next couple days when I get home from LA, I'll do a full video on it. If not, no harm, no foul. I'll send it right back to Spector. Spector demos really need a Rex Brown Pantera riff. Pantera is not my forte.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, I think that's the only Pantera song I know, and it's definitely not slapped either. Let's start with something right here. This is a nice song. Let's play some music, shall we? By the way, the backline that we're using today is very simple. Just this bass right here. Oops, I'm hitting wrong buttons, it looks like. Did I hit a wrong button? Shit. Hold on. I'm hitting wrong things. Backline, I just mean the signal chain is simple. It's this bass. It's a DI from Rupert Neve. We're keeping it super, super simple. This song right here is some production music, so I can't tell you who it's by. So this is one of those 1, 5, 6, 4 kind of songs. This is a song that we did for, I believe, Universal or NBC. Somebody owns it, so you can't find it on Spotify, but you've probably heard it in a movie or a TV show or something. And I believe the bass line goes boom, 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 boom. I like to do that first. If I can sing it, I can play it. You'd like to think so. Okay, Okay, so let's gain this up because it is a bit quiet. Let's get it to match that track. I'm going to dig in a little less. I'm going to try not to hit any compression or any effects on the way in. Let's try to get a big, round, deep tone for like pocket pop bass or maybe key bass. Just that So let's go 100% on the bass knob, 0% on the treble, and let's cut the mids 20 or 30%. And let's also turn down the volume now because I just made it way fucking louder. Okay, let's pull the bass down a little bit. It's a little overpowering. That's the note I keep missing. Okay, a little bit louder, and I think we got it. Or maybe a little top end, tiny bit. What if we go flat on the treble? Nah, I still want it dark. And I know you're wondering, what, Jayme, do you not know how your own songs go? No, I sold this like 2 or 3 years ago, and I just pulled it up. I was going through old sessions. I was like, I remember that song. That was fun. Let's use that one today. So, sorry, I really don't remember how it goes, but that's okay. We're going to record it right now. Let me go to make sure we're on the right angle, and we are. Let me play with the track one time and see if there's anything I want to do with it. What do you guys think? It's pretty sick, generic pop tone. Let me check my tuning because I am going to record this in case I want to use it in the future. Reamp it into something like the Ampeg SGT. Who knows? Definitely holds up like a Spector though. Didn't change its tuning. It's definitely got that vibe, the Spector vibe. It's even, fluent throughout. Pretty sick. Let's try recording one. See what happens. Okay, so that's how quickly it happens. Shit. Okay, I'm going to do that one more time. I really like what we're getting here. Let me take a listen to the bass. I'm going to mute the track really quick. Let's just listen back and see what we got. Here is the DI. Yeah, I'm going to fix that. Okay, so I just got to make sure I get that A minor chord correct. Does the neck feel fast? I mean, this is obviously the wrong setting for that. It just sounds like mud. But yeah, I don't feel like this register is hard to play in because the cutaway is pretty small. Not a fan of that, but this isn't a bass that I'm like trying to shred with in the upper register anyways. I don't play a lot of active 5 strings anyways, but if I do play a 5 string, it is active, oddly enough. Okay, let's give it a try, shall we? And of course, I'm still soloed, so we don't hear the track at all. By the way, is the track balance okay? Do I need to turn the bass up or down at all? Or the track? Please let me know. Shit. The track's still muted. I'm bad at this. Here we go. Not bad. I like it. Up a Hair, Southern. Do you mean the track? I think you mean the track because I was talking about the track. Okay, let's move on to another song. But I'm happy with that. That's pretty sweet. Let's do something brighter this time. Let's do some rock.
Really, said I'd just lay back and try to dream.
Okay, so this is a song by my friend Bill Worrell. It's called Try to Sleep. And aside from the last song, you'll find most of the music that we do here on the channel, here on the live streams, and in my produced content. You'll find it all on, whatchamacallit? Oh, I'm using the wrong keyboard. You'll find playlists and stuff on Spotify. Okay, hold on. My video computer is not playing the right thing. So let me try this again. Why is that not? Okay, so that's the Skeleton Crew one. I'm hitting this right here. Should launch that. Oh, it's the wrong one. Okay, that makes sense. You guys have no idea what I'm talking about, but I've got like 2 different computers. I'm hitting one keyboard. Something's not happening on the other one. I'll fix it later. That was me finding out what the hell's going wrong here. All right, so this is on Spotify. It's called Try to Sleep. It's by my friend Bill Worrell. That's all I was trying to say. It would have been nice if the graphic popped up too. Okay, I'm going to get rid of most of that bottom end. We'll just go to center. I'm not going to cut it, but we'll just get rid of the boom. Let's dial up that top end. A lot of top end. That's almost all the way up. This song I tracked on a jazz bass, so the neck is a bit thicker. I'm having a hard time playing all those open strings, but it's okay. That's the whole point of these live streams, is to show what it actually sounds like. Doesn't have enough smack. I think I'm going to go on both pickups for this one. Or we'll favor the neck a little bit. I'll say this, there's definitely, you hear that? Like all the harmonics ringing out, this is a very reactive bass. So I've got to adjust my muting a little bit in my left hand because there's notes ringing out that I really, really don't want to. Okay, let's give this a try. I'm going to play along really quick. Your biggest disappointment with Spector is the cutaway? Yeah, I know. Can't win them all. Let me play this really quick and dial in a sound, and then I'll record it again.
Really, said I'd just lay back and try to dream.
That helped out a lot. I just cut the mids a little bit more because I want more top end, but I don't want to have to hit the strings harder. So cutting out the mids is a great way to make the information that is being boosted stand out more, so you don't have to boost it more. So the top end gets a little more prevalent when I cut out the mids. Now the mids are back and it's a little indistinct. Back them off again. It's like picking through your food, you know? Like if you don't like green peas or whatever, like you get that shit out of there. Now you can enjoy your mashed potatoes or whatever. That's the dumbest analogy I've ever come up with. You know what? Hold on. Nah. Yes, actually, let's do this. I'm going to... We're going to run this through an amp. I've got this Phil Jones. Can you see it? I'm standing in the way. Right over there. I've got a BP200 and a C2 mic'd up. I just want to get more of an attitude smacky tone. So here's the sound of the DI. just add a little more attitude with that Shure Beta 52 over there. Yeah. Okay, so now I'm going to pull down the brightness. A little less mids. I could go over to the amp and do it there too, but I'd rather utilize the instrument and see how the EQ handles. Let me pull up the track a little bit for my voice. And guys, can you hear everything okay? Is the track too loud or too quiet? Very parallel humbucky sound. I would agree with you. All right, let's play this.
Said I'd just lay back and try to dream.
Can that boy play guitar? Jeez. So like I said, that song's called Try to Sleep. It's by my friend Bill Worrell. You will find it on Spotify and all the music that you hear today, again, except for that first song, because I don't own it. Yeah, very, very impressed. This is it's got the smack of like you know, that Spector, Warwick, Dingwall, something in that lane of like high fidelity, very reactive, lots of harmonic content, full spectrum, all these buzzwords that you hear. Yeah, yep, I'm feeling it. I mean, and it's making my left hand angry because I typically play passive 4-string Fenders. So this is reacting different than what my muscle memory is used to, acclimated to, I guess is a better word. So I need to do more muting with my hands, and also like on that last song, like I'm really struggling with that because again, usually 4-string passive J bass, 5-string active, you know, my left hand's having a hard time playing that particular lick. But I don't think it's the bass's fault. It's obviously mine because I don't play it. Here's the song that actually is mine. You'll find this on my record. Hold on. Hold on. I was cleaning the studio and I found this yesterday. I should use the bigger angle. Why not? Hold on. I actually have an album. This is called When Will Then Be Now, and it's on vinyl. We did a vinyl 10-year or 5-year anniversary pressing. It came out in 2012, and this next song is from that record. So you'll find it on Spotify and all those things, but if you really like it, you should go buy the vinyl. What the heck? Mix between track, bass, and vocal is perfect. Awesome, Tyler. Thank you. I appreciate that. That is so punchy now. Yeah. I mean, okay, so I'm going to turn off my microphone. I'm going to turn off my mic so you can hear the difference. And all I'm doing there is actually, that's the settings that you heard. We're barely one click over to neck pickup. Mids are, I don't know, 10% ducked out. Treble is up like, I don't know, most of the way. Bass is flat. And we're also using this rig right over here. This is the Phil Jones BP200 and the C2 cabinets. Again, they're right behind me and we're miking it up. Not with an RE20. I played the wrong video, but it's the same. It's the same shit. Actually, no, it's totally not. That mic's got way more scoop to it. It's responsible for a lot of the tone, but I'll do that same thing now without the amp. We'll just go to the DI sound. Here's what that would sound like. No microphone. Yeah, baby. So miking up an amp and doing all that kind of stuff can add a ton of character. Here's the song. It's called The Sheriff Is Near.
No time left to waste, so let's keep moving on.
Okay, so for this one, we're going for like a John Mayer, waiting on the world to change kind of vibe. So let's flatten everything out. Let's go to the neck pickup. Lots of boom, lots of mid-range. That's the wrong mid-range. I would want to boost around 300. I don't know what the frequency is on this preamp, but that's not the mid-range I want. So I'm going to scoop that out. And thank you, Tyler. I appreciate that. I have a lot of fun here. I'm going to cut the top end a little bit. Yeah, we got some fret buzz there. I'm going to come over here. Where am I going? Let's add some compression to this. I don't know what that was, but we're over here on the DI. Oh, weird, my face isn't in there either. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm just going to squash this a little bit to kind of get it to sound a little bit more old school sounding. Where am I looking at? Compressors. Blibbity bibbity boo. We want an 1176. Revision A. This is my go-to. I'm going to use my touchscreen because it's easier. Yeah, about 5 dB. Yeah, 5 to 7. A little bit more. A little bit. Come on. Let's bring the attack on. I'm going to have one of those ARM microphones that'll connect it to the desk so I won't have to reach around the stand pretty soon. Okay, so this is the neck pickup. I'll come back over to this screen. Darken it a little bit. I'm going to squash it a little bit harder because I really want... All right, let's give this a try. I'm going to play this song again. It's called The Sheriff Is Near. If you're a Mel Brooks fan, then I love you. Here we go.
No time left to waste, so let's keep moving on. 'Cause while you're pointing your finger at me, well, don't you see that there's always 3 pointing right back at you? And did you know it's hard to make a difference when you try to keep the world at arm's distance? It feels like there's nothing you can do. But instead we stand with empty hands, and we've drawn our own lines in the sand, and there's no one left to stand in our way. You can cast out reason, call it treason, seal our fears in high enough to keep ourselves or anyone else from looking in. 'Cause someday we'll know that we reap what we sow. There'll be nowhere to hide and no peace left to find. 'Cause we were careless to see all along we were free from what we were running from. Yeah. Love can make us strong, and we're the best, but you can't prove me wrong. 'Cause
Well, that went better in my head. That wasn't bad. I haven't played that song either in about a couple years probably. So not bad. I try to make these live streams, I don't want to say it's fair, but I try to come in with no preparation, songs that I kind of half know. So that way it really is like I'm learning this and trying to apply it in a musical context, sort of in real time. Like I know enough about what I'm doing, but not enough to fake it, I suppose. Nice round tone. I agree. Thank you very much, man. Yeah, this is thank you. I didn't do anything. The Spector's doing most of this. So again, if you want to see a full proper demo video on this bass, please just click the like button. Everyone who's watching this in the future, please do. If it gets over 200, I come home from Los Angeles on Monday. I'll get started on the full proper video. I'll do some sessions with it. I'll play a few more songs, and then I'll find my, I always do what I call my final impressions, my final thoughts of where would I use this instrument? What do I think it does best? Where does it shine? Where does it suck? That kind of stuff. So yeah, pretty good live stream. Had a good time. I do need to go now because I have to drive to Los Angeles, but let me just walk you through it. Starts with a hammer on from G to A. It's just like a fury of notes that kind of move at you so fast. I'm moving down the pattern by one position, and here's what it sounds like. And I'll show you one thing that's a bit different about how I'm executing these. I slid my finger up rather than normally I would be doing a hammer on there. Oh, the final chapter. It's the final countdown. I don't know why I'm looking this way. There's no one over there. Usually there is. Usually there's a drummer in that one room. We've been doing a lot of recording lately, and so I'm excited to get back into live streaming with some regularity. I'm going to take these off because I don't need them anymore. And also releasing more YouTube content because we've been recording a lot of music here. Every song you heard today is something that we worked on at some point, but we've got 10 new songs that we're going to be introducing through the next year. I'm really excited. It's going to be awesome. So let's go ahead and wrap things up for today. Again, everything that you heard, all the gear is over here on this side. There's not much. It was just the bass and a DI. Thank you so very much to the Skeleton Crew. If you guys want to check it out, we've got extra perks and behind the scenes goodies, all sorts of cool stuff waiting for you. Speaking of which, again, thank you to these names right here. Y'all are the best. Thanks for showing up. Mudfunk and Tyler and Frederick and Southern and anyone else that I missed along the way. Thank you so very much. Appreciate y'all. Take care, and we'll see you next time, all right?